So I made a video in about 2 weeks because I've been really busy, but that's really besides the point. And y'all already know that I got a problem with people anyway, so me and this plant cell with the volunteer work was just a recipe for disaster. Not only did I get black as hell, but just all the... Let me just start y'all off with what just happened 2 days ago. So, I'm getting myself ready, about to go to open gym to go hoop, And like, I open the door, and this little black thing ran by me. I'm like, what the heck? And then like, these girls ran by me too. And they're like, get it. And I look, and it's a rat. There was a rat outside my apartment. But y'all know I wasn't scared of nothing because I'm a man. But I man two-step my old black behind on into the apartment for about 20 minutes just to make sure the coast was clear. But the problem I had with that situation was I ain't never seen them girls on this floor before, because on this bottom floor there's only 3 apartments, and it's like my roommates, there's some girls next to us, and then some other guys. And like, I ain't never seen them before. So that just tells me these girls had to have chased the rat from the parking lot into where our apartment was, because we live on that T word that I can't ever say. And like, I was like, what are y'all doing? Well, we're trying to catch a rat. Well, why are you chasing it over to our apartment? Like, that didn't make sense, like, Caucasians. But yeah, that was Friday. Let me start y'all off with what happened yesterday when I turned 50 Shades of Black. I don't know if y'all ever been to a plant sale before, but there's nothing but just old women there. These poor grandmothers was out there spending $150 on some plants. What? We was just piling plant after plant after plant. Like, who spends that much money on plants? Like, these old ladies were happier seeing these plants go in their truck than to even see their first grandchild born. Like, it even got so bad to where they was missing episodes of The Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful to go get some plants. These grandmothers were out there trying to win the Best Yard of the Year award. I promise you, they was going in. And speaking about going in, some of these old ladies was even turning up. Like, they was turning up. I kid you not, there was these ladies in these red hats that was just in there just turning up at a plant sale. Like, you're like 60, 70, 80 years old and you drinking. Like, what? Reevaluate your life. But let me wrap this up and get y'all to the best story, alright? So, one of the guys I was over the plant sale decided that he wanted me to help direct traffic and tell people where to go. Mistake number 1. I was doing the parking lot, I was directing people to go here, go there, which only meant that I had to start interacting with people. Mistake number 2. So as y'all know, I have very little tolerance with people. I have patience, if you can't tell, but I just have very little patience for society and just people in general. They just make me angry. So I was directing traffic, and I'm, people rolling down their window. Some people ain't even roll down their window, first off. And like, I'm like, okay, lady, you're just gonna follow the dirt path here, take a left, and you just go all the way down. Well, some people decided, they just didn't want to say thank you. I have a problem with that. If I'm trying to help you get to your destination in a fashionably orderly manner, why can't you just say thank you? Like, how hard is that? Besides the rude people ignoring me or just not saying thank you, we had this one individual that, decided to pull up, I'm trying to tell him, sir, you're just gonna follow this path down here and you're gonna take a left. Well, for some reason, he decided to, flick out a cigarette. And, he asked me, he was like, excuse me, sir, he was like, could you put that out for me? So, I'm just like, okay. So I'm stepping on it and, I take a step back and waiting for him to proceed forward. But he was like, could you make sure that I was out? And I was like, okay. So I continue to step on it, and when I lift my foot off, this fool had the audacity to ask me to pick it up and hand it to him. I was looking like, this fool better get his old behind out this car and pick up his cigarette, because he had done lost his goddamn mind. I am doing this as a volunteer job. It is not my duty nor responsibility to pick up your used, dirty, nasty cigarette off the ground. I mean, I already did you a favor by putting it out, but to pick it up and give it to you, ain't nobody got time for that. I am not your slave. I am sorry, sir, but me being the kind, gentle-hearted person that I am, I simply picked it up and I just kind of, just tossed it to him and, sir, keep it going, please. Thank you. Thank you. This stuff only happens in my life. Only me. Only me. Summertime's coming up. I'm about to start working again. These videos are about to be out of control. Thank y'all for watching. Keep subscribing. I guess I'll see y'all next time, so see ya.